Think of some things that will always love you, no matter what. Some of you thought maybe a family, but something else that will love you unconditionally are pets. You should have pets because they are good for the heart emotionally, the mind mentally, and the body physically. The first thing I will be talking about is probably the first thing people think of when they hear pets are good for you, the emotional aspect. Pets are good for you emotionally because it has been proven that they are natural mood enhancers. According to Dr. Alan Schwartz's article entitled A Doggone Good Therapist on mentalhealth.net, it is a cardinal rule for psychotherapists to put feelings into words and not act them out, like touching. However, therapy dogs are a different matter. Patients are allowed and encouraged to touch and pet the dog. Doing so actually helps anxious and worried patients feel more relaxed. Whenever you form that special relationship with a pet, they are always able to help. According to the article 10 Reasons You Need a Pet by Philip Mueller, a senior health specialist, pets mold their schedule and personality to you. They are never unavailable or off duty. Pets are also able to help you fight depression and other complications in your life, such as PTSD. PTSD is often thought of by a majority of people who were in the military service and experienced wartime. Although this is true, there are other professions that cause people to experience PTSD. Many first responders are quiet and shy about being a victim of PTSD, but should know that they are not alone. The International Firefighters Association is a great resource for talking to someone about PTSD. They deal with all types of first responders and mental health situations. One last benefit of this association is, depending on your situation, they allow you to adopt a dog that they have adopted from shelters. This is a great benefit because you benefit from it and the animal benefits as the two of you become new best friends. When you are taking care of your pet, you're taking yourself out of an unhappy self and making yourself happier. According to helpguide.org article by the Help Guide staff titled The Health Benefits of Dogs and Cats, certain things can make making friends harder. Dogs are a great way for people to spark up conversations and meet new people. For example, if you visit a dog park, both you and your dog are benefiting. He is getting the exercise he needs and socializing with other dogs, while you can start a conversation with someone new. Animal-assisted therapy has results of being the most successful when comparing the starting point to the ending point after therapy sessions are over. While the emotional aspect can be very beneficial to you, the part that is overlooked by many people is also very beneficial, the mental part. While some pets can be very mellow and relaxed, others can be very upbeat and active. The very active pets can be the happiest things that we have in our life. Seeing them can make us happier and can help reduce stress. Seeing our pets so upbeat makes us more mindful and makes us appreciate them more. And when you are stressed out, these little bundles of joy will always be available. According to the National Center of Health Research, NCHR, article, Pets and Health, the Impact of Companion Animals, people performing a timed math task with a dog or a cat were less likely to have spikes in heart and blood pressure while performing the math task. Their heart rates and blood pressure also returned to normal more quickly and made fewer errors when their pets were present. Pets are also better able to understand us better than humans do. Returning to the Health Guide article, they say, a loyal pet will look into your eyes to gauge your emotional state and try to understand what you're feeling and thinking. Especially dogs will try to understand what you're feeling, because how you act is how a dog will act and react. This is key to keep in mind because you never want your day to affect how a dog reacts to you. Another reason to keep this in mind is if you have guests over that are afraid of your dog for any reason. Your dog will definitely be able to notice that and react to them differently, as well as to anyone else who is there. the part that is probably the most important is the part that benefits you and your pet the most at the same time, the physical part. Keeping you and your pet in top physical shape is key to a long life. You can, of course, do this in many ways, but most people do this by taking your pet for a walk. Although your dogs are usually the animals that go for walks, other animals like cats can go for them too. You and your pet should exercise together because according to the WebMD article, 27 Ways Pets Can Improve Your Health, walking your pet is a weight-bearing exercise that strengthens your bone and the muscles around it. Dogs will especially enjoy walks and can even act as an exercise alarm because they urge you to get up and exercise. Going for walks also helps you meet you and your pet's daily exercise requirements. And walks also help you meet, and according to the Help Guide article, exercising every day is great for you and your animal as well. It will deepen the connection between you, eradicate most behavior problems in dogs, and keep your pet healthy and fit. Exercising can help you control your blood pressure, which can help you live a longer and healthier life. When you have low blood pressure, you reduce the need for you to take medicines when you get older. Returning to the NCHR article, when the people who had pets did the math problem, their blood pressure and heart rates were returning to normal a lot faster. And this is probably due to them exercising with their pet on a regular basis. Exercising not only with your dog, but in general, can help you live a long, healthy life. Exercising reduces triglyceride, which is a type of fat that is found in your blood, and also reduces cholesterol, which is a waxy kind of fat found around your cells. Even when people go through a traumatic event, such as a heart attack, having pets there helps too. This is because when you exercise with your pet, there is not as much buildup in your coronary arteries. Also, according to the NCHR article, people over the age of 65 made 30% fewer trips to the doctors. And in one study, elderly individuals that had a dog or a cat were better able to perform certain physical activities deemed activities of daily living, such as climbing stairs, bending, kneeling, or stooping, taking medication, preparing meals, and bathing and dressing oneself. Being physically in shape is a benefit because you will have less complications and will just naturally appear and feel better, making your life and wanting to accomplish tasks that much easier and enjoyable. After all, I haven't encountered a single individual who is mad because they are in shape. Overall, you have learned why pets are good for the heart emotionally, the mind mentally, and the body physically. Now that you have learned about why you should have a pet, the biggest reason you should is because of the sheer joy they give you and the unconditional love that you give each other.